Now from the home of the 2021 PGA Championship, EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to South Carolina and the ocean course at Kiawah Island. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, this golf course is a challenge. Kiawah Island, what makes it so tricky?
First and foremost, the weather. You could play 2 rounds of golf at Kiawah and you wouldn't think you were playing the same golf course. You play it on a still day, course is relatively easy and a fun walk. Play it on a windy day and this is just flat out hard.
So, time to head out to the action. We're only getting after the par 4s here, so let's pick up the play on the tee at the par 4 first. And he can pick the tee up quickly on that one. That is right down the middle to get the round started. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And this is a putt that's probably a little slower than most people realise. Slightly up an incline with a little bit of movement to the left.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, why would the architect, Pete Dye, say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start, and just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
"17-foot putt here. Just gonna sneak on by. To 1 over par early on in this round. This is a tough hole, the 4th at 484 yards, a par 4, and it's pure Kiawah. In fact, this is the hardest hole on this front side. You have to deal with the marsh off the tee yet again. The real challenge here, the winds. They can be blustery, and they can make this hole a bear. That will be a great look at birdie. Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Pete Dye always felt that the best way to play this sixth hole, Frank, was right to left off the tee with the wind coming off your left shoulder. You agree with that? Is that the right way to go?
Yeah, I still think you've got to hit it down that left side. One of Pete Dye's sort of genius architectural traits is he forces you to aim what you think is in the right direction. Then when you get down there, you realize it's too far to one side. This looks like you should hit it down the right, but promise me, hit it down the right, you're going to be in the rough.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now this for birdie.
Now, Rich, you know, I've been in there, I've taken a good look at this one, and I'm not seeing a lot in it. Up the slope, not a great deal of break. Confident roll required.
Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The final hole on this front side is a right to left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone putt bunker right off the tee must be avoided, and most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. This starting toward the right side.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
So from the rough, his second at 9. Yep, not a lot of movement there. He's able to walk that one in to save his par. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dogleg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
that will do just fine. From 163 yards out, this a tough second. Oh, this could be good.
What a way to start the back nine. That is a tremendous iron shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like two different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. 2021 PGA Championship. This par 4 13th hole was a nightmare for a number of players, including Louis Oosthuizen and the eventual champion, Phil Mickelson. What makes it so hard, Frank?
There's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes. And one of the reasons why, you see the sort of sandy bunkery area there on that left side, all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is, do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of the green. I think it's a great par 4.
That is started right, and that is trouble. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with the double, he walks off at 2 over. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
From the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Frank, as a competitor, what's the importance of getting it to the house in a clean fashion with a good, hard-earned 4 on a hole like this?
It's imperative, Rich. First of all, you have to minimize your mistakes in any sport. And the fact that scoreboard pressure also accounts for something, but this is just a great golf course. We're finally seeing a golf course where you see every club in the bag actually being hit. So get it in, sign that scorecard, and be proud of it.
So job 1 is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and strike it.
This one, not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, pleasure as always. I'm sure we've got lots more rounds to look forward to.
Yeah, well done, Rich. We fooled them again.